Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Thursday, the 4th of May. We've just had a funeral in the church and said farewell to a wonderful Christian lady, committed her to God's care in great thankfulness for a life well lived. And one of the readings that the family asked to use in the funeral was Ecclesiastes chapter 3. And I thought it was worth reflecting on that a little further. The writer says there's a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to uproot. I think a well-known passage made even more well-known in the culture by Pete Seeger and then the Birds and various other people who sang turn, turn, turn. But it is an opposite reading that we recognize at a funeral. There is a time to die. Every single one of us has been born, and at some point our time will come and we will die. And that's a little bit of a surprise for many people, I think. We try not to think about it. And we live in a world where we're in control of everything. It's a little bit cold. I will turn the thermostat on the air conditioning up. The garden's a little bit dry. We need rain. Well, I'll just organize and turn the sprinklers on. We have taken control of so many things, and we're taking control of more and more things, and we're able to predict the weather better and better. And yet, we need to recognize that we're not ultimately in control of our time. None of us knows the day of our death. That is in God's hands, not ours. And as I thought about that, I thought it's probably just as well, because certainly in my case, a lot of the things that I'm in control of and I will do and I will get it right are mediocre at best and sometimes a complete disaster. Some things may be good, but I'm not sure that I want to put myself entirely in my own hands. That's a risky thing to do. I can't even bake a batch of biscuits properly, let alone run a full life. And to say that my life is actually in God's hands frees me. I don't have to worry about it. I'm not going to die a day too soon. I'm not going to live a day longer than I ought. There's nothing that will happen that oughtn't to happen to me if with God in control. And I recognize there's a time to plant and a time to reap. There's a time to scatter, a time to gather, time to tear things, a time to mend things. My hand, my life, my time is in His hands, and that is good. Be blessed.